let's take a tour through Lockefield Gardens this morning. It is the next stop on our walk and talk tour as we celebrate the diverse history that defines Indianapolis. Lockefield was the city's first federally funded housing project, but perhaps more well known as the home of the Dust Bowl. As Scott Swan learns, this tournament hosted some of Indiana's basketball greats.
All right, Scott, so we're here at Lockefield Gardens. Sits right here on Indiana Avenue. So this was one of the first segregated, matter of fact, the first segregated housing development here in Indianapolis. Okay, you see this 1941 map. You know exactly who Lockefield Gardens is for. It's for the African-American community in our city. The population's growing, right? You have the Great Migration. It's going to send a lot of African-Americans up from the South. Yep. Into cities like Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, Indianapolis. They need somewhere to live. What's our favorite sport in Indiana?
Basketball.
Come on now, like we know this. We don't gotta drill this. I want to show you here. Okay, so this will be an old basketball court back here.
Yep.
Right? The Dust Bowl. But this is pretty cool. Okay, so Oscar Robertson played there. Bill Garrett played there. Bill Garrett's known for integrating the Big Ten. Down at IU, they got a field house named after him. This is an article from the Recorder about Bill Garrett and his team winning a tournament here. NBA players who would come back to Indianapolis to play, and they might lose in that tournament just to a team made up of guys from Indy. Wow. Not playing no college basketball, no professional basketball. Like, that's how much hoops culture is here, especially here in the black neighborhood. So from Oscar Robertson going from literally playing games at Lockefield Gardens to the NBA Hall of Fame.
So the basketball court, what was the basketball court like back then?
But I can imagine just the intensity, the love, the care of the game all being displayed over here at Lockefield Gardens. And so like basketball kind of works as a universal language in Indiana, right? If you can play, you can play. And it's gonna be one of the main catalysts for integration here in the city. Like, there wasn't too much positive black news being shared by our mainstream media until Addicts made their state championship.
Right.
So I think about Oscar and people on that team playing here, not realizing the impact they're gonna have on a city just by playing basketball, because that seems to be a language that we all understand here in Indiana, right? And so,
So actually coming up tomorrow on 13 Sunrise, Angela Buckman is actually touring the area where the Senate Avenue YMCA once stood. And so she talks about the significance there. And that was really one of the most influential black YMCAs at the time in the country. And so they talk about bringing back the monster meetings, which they explain the significance of that. And then, not to give too much away, again, tune in tomorrow on 13 Sunrise, but talk about bringing some of that back to that area at the newer location for that YMCA.
Looking forward to that.